sharpen their skills and provide an international platform to showcase their talents and monetize their talents. The Talanta Motorsports Academy will give opportunities to all the young, irrespective of their social status, to explore and develop their talents in motorsport. We at the Kenya Academy of Sports will remain committed to a core mandate of identifying, nurturing and developing talents to the elite level. I now wish to request our CAS Council members to stand and wave to our guests. Okay, thank you and karibu sana, asanteni.
Let's appreciate her once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. With your kind permission once again, allow me to now invite the President, Kenya Motorsports Federation, Mr. Manyora, to give his remarks. Karibu sana. Tumpige makofi unapokuja. Karibu sana.
Actually looking for a box to step. Good afternoon, everyone. Off the record, I feel very relaxed up here and sitting next to the DP, because out there I was bullied, I was thrown up, and I thought, do you guys have a thing about short people like me and Rodriguez, the security? So this is I feel a bit secure now up here. I'd also like to apologize to the international drivers. They have excused themselves to leave early. As you know, the day begins tomorrow in the morning, so we allow them to go and get ready for the longest of the 4 days of the Safari Rally. Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Cabinet Secretary, Ababu, the PS, members of the Motorsport Fraternity, members of FIA and WC, the family of Motorsport that is gathered here this evening, and more importantly, the youth who are here today. We are gathered here because of our youth. And a generation that does not develop its youth just perishes. A family setup that does not have growth of the youth, their name disappears. And therefore, Your Excellency, we are here to plant that seed of the generation, the family of motorsport. And the future of that motorsport does not belong to Patron Giro, who is around, Abu Sidi and Azar Anwar. The future and the present of motorsport in this country or in sport belongs to the young children. Your Excellency, that you met up there, and you saw what talent we have. We're not only focusing on sport. We're nourishing these young people to be responsible, serious citizens. And if we did that today, Your Excellency, the fight you're fighting with the youth drinking, destroyment of youth, got no family, no children, they die at the age of 16, will not happen if we engaged our youth in different discipline sports. And our role as Kenya Motorsports Federation is to play that role for that generation. The Talanta Sports Academy, what Doreen has said, are divided into many areas and different departments. In ourselves, we'll be developing rally, autocross, karting and motocross. But more importantly, Your Excellency, is to allow young people from different counties that cannot or never have dreamt of sitting in the buggy that you saw there, that you saw the motorbikes that you saw there. We'll be picking up children, and I'll say this in front of Waziri, that has been his dream, that we pick each and every Kenyan from the 47 countries and allow them to be part and parcel of this process. And thank you, Bwana CS again and Bwana PS. To our youth who are all here, Eliud Kipchoge has this slogan, impossible is nothing. And if you believe in yourself and remain focused, impossible is nothing. We can achieve this. And that gentleman, Your Excellency, on a wheelchair is an example of impossible is nothing, because you'll be entering the safari rally. And I don't want to preach to the youth. Says, God has a plan for you, a good plan. And all you have to do is stay straight. And the DP is not fighting with you about drinking and drugs. And God has a plan for you if you look at your line and stay straight. To the team of the ring that has worked very well with us, thank you very much. To the motocross riders that you saw, Your Excellency, they were in Uganda last weekend. The young ones, 65cc, came first in the regional championship. And a week ago, last Thursday, when as you remember, we had our superstar in tennis winning a gold for the first time in 40 years. This is where talent begins. We will have a future Serena Williams from here in Kenya in an academy like this. It's not my day, like I said, it's a day of recognizing the youth, but I want to assure you and the President of the Republic of Kenya, us as senior citizens, we have a role and responsibility to nourish and take care of this youth to make them better people. With those few remarks, Your Excellency, on behalf of the Motorsport fraternity, we have some gifts for FIA and WC. I'm the promoter and the president of FIA. I don't know, and she's coming to correct me. I think we can do that later. We are used to a rally cannot this because making a lot of mistakes. But also thank you so much out of your busy schedule to be with us, Waziri PS and your team. May the Lord bless you and the goodness of God be with each one of you. Kenya nchi yetu ambayo tunaipenda sana na tutailinda upande wetu wa mchezo. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Another round of applause to the President, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Once again, with your permission, allow me to now invite the Principal Secretary, Engineer 2, who is going to make his remarks and then continue with the program. Karibu sir.
Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, our chief guest today, our CS, my colleague PS, Honorable Dan Wanyama and your team, honorable members, the Motorsport fraternity, good evening. Your Excellency, I was not even supposed to speak here, but I'm just to run the program that is remaining. But I just remembered that there would have been one thing that my CS wouldn't have said for himself. And that is why I decided to stand and give it to you, Your Excellency. The first one is that God was very gracious to place this government at this point in time in this country. It is a blessing. And for you to have taken this time off just to come and see what this ministry is doing in terms of nurturing the youth for the future motorsport industry, Your Excellency, we are very proud of you and His Excellency the President. The second one, Your Excellency, is for you to have given us one Honorable Ababu Namwamba to be the CS in this ministry. I could be wrong, but sometimes I sit and think to myself and I say, if he wasn't in this ministry, Your Excellency, we probably might not have achieved what we are witnessing today. The reasons I'm saying that is one, that he sleeps sports, he dreams youth. And even the way you package this ministry, youth and sport, and gave it to him, I think, Your Excellency, you did the right thing. Now, I just wanted to say that I'm told that I needed to invite Rodrigo Rocha just to come and give us a remark, and then after that I will continue with the program, Your Excellency. Please, Rodrigo, please.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Honorable Dp.Gachagua, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable C.S. Ababu Namwamba, Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, Sports and Arts, Mr. Charles Gasheru, the CEO of Rally Safari, Kenya, Dr. Doreen Odhiambo, the Kenya Academy of Sports CEO, my dearest friend Manya Muturi, the President of the Kenya Motorsport Federation and all his team, my friend Peter Toole, Senior Sports Director from the WRC promoter, all dignitaries and distinguished guests. If you allow me, my friend Surinder Tati, my predecessor in this role, and boys and girls, it is a pleasure to be standing in front of you today and to witness this valuable event and have the opportunity to say a few words. Not just because there is clearly so much enthusiasm for this excellent initiative, but the Talanta Motorsport Academy really is something that is so close to the values of the FIA, as it aligns with our President Mohammed bin Sulayman's manifesto pledge of making motorsport more accessible to talented people and doubling motorsport participation around the world. As a governing body for motorsport in the world, we are not just here to write rules and to make them respected. We are here to shine a spotlight of safety and sustainable technologies. But above all, we are here to engage with racing enthusiasts and build pathways for them to the motorsport world at all levels. Whether that's by getting behind the wheel, changing a gearbox, waving the checkered flag, or racing your friends online, the point in motorsport is to be accessible to all. Young, old, boys or girls, wealthy or not so wealthy, experienced or just getting started, and those facing physical challenges. There should be no barrier to engage with the world of motorsport. The Talanta Motorsport Academy is a fantastic example of giving a platform for young prospects to demonstrate their potential at grassroots levels. FIA President Mr. Mohammed bin Sulayman can't be here today, but as developing motorsport around the world is so dear to his heart, I look forward to telling him all about the Talanta Motorsport Academy and the great support he is getting from the highest level, as well as from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Mr. William Samoei Ruto. To the youngsters gathered in front of us and hoping to become the next Karel Patel, Carlo Tundu, or even Oit Tanaka or Oliver Solberg, and one day to compete on a Safari Rally Kenya like they will be doing in a few hours, my word is pursue your goals and never stop up dreaming. Before signing up, it is right to say a few words about the Safari Rally Kenya, one of the sport's most iconic events and probably one of the most challenging in the WRC calendar. It is incredible to think this year's event is the 72nd edition, an achievement many people gathered here today should be proud of. Indeed, Kenya is a special scent. The Fesh and the iconic Maasai spirit is a perfect setting for a true African rally experience. wouldn't be possible without the unqualified support and commitment of the Kenyan government, the hard work of the organizing team, and all the volunteers who make this happen. And I'll ask for a round of applause for all the volunteers involved. And adding to this, let me express our recognition to the Kenyan Motorsport Federation and my friend Mutembei for all their efforts in putting up this event, together with the WRC promoter and the Safari Rally organization. And also allow me to send a few words to the FIA officials and staff on the ground, my deepest gratitude. Congratulations to all from the FIA, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Vice President of FIA in charge of Africa, for those kind words. The ones that we are training has spoken for FIA. And when we were having discussion with the team, is looking at this program with a very keen eye, and to see whether we can end up getting cheap. So the direction I've gotten, Mr. Rocha, is that we will exchange our allow me, Your Excellency, now to invite probably he will introduce the team he has come with, and then we proceed from there, Your Excellency. Thank you.
The Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, allow me to make my remark, just introduce my committee members who are here with me. Just stand and wave. Thank you. And the Honorable Bishop Emeritus here with us, who is a member of my committee, sports and culture. Your Excellency, we are here to write history in this country. And God to make you and the President, William RUTO, to come. Because in a few months, the trajectory of this country has taken a transformation that was never there. And most importantly, as we come for this occasion, motorsport has always been known for the rich. But the spectacular thing today, as we launch this academy, is that even the downtrodden will have an opportunity to participate in this sport. And I want to applaud the Federation of the Motorsport and the Ministry for thinking for the poor as well. And I want to say this, Your Excellency, that this ministry can sort out three things, because it has the back of the Kenyan population. 20% of the population of Kenya is youth. And the appropriation of funds to this ministry, 1, security, 2, it will sort unemployment, and 3, it will help you not to run around kumwaga hii pombe inaitwa changa, because the young people will be involved in a positive way, and it will be better for this country. So I want to plead with you that Treasury should be advised that the appropriation and allocation to this ministry should be, and we have overstretched the sports fund, because anytime we appropriate money from treasury to come to this ministry, treasury says the ministry has a sports fund. Your Excellency, the sports fund is overstretched, and let treasury do what it's supposed to do and appropriate and allocate funds, because it will sort the generations of this country and Kenya would be better. I thank you.
Officers, me sitting here with Madei, I think that was music to our ears, because we know we have a lot of work to do in this ministry, Your Excellency. And allow me to speak to two things, Your Excellency. One is that we are really happy for the support you've given to this ministry as an individual, because you have kept encouraging us on the sporting activities, and the other day you wrote us a letter, Your Excellency, and you told us that you want also to participate and watch our sporting teams participate in the coming the Olympics in Miramas in France. And therefore, Your Excellency, we don't take that for granted. The second one is us to thank you again, because whenever we have invited you into this kind of activities, Your Excellency, you've always been available for this ministry, and we feel encouraged, and that is why we are where we are today. Allow me to take this opportunity for me to call the CS just to come and invite you to speak to us, Your Excellency, after he gives his remarks. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Our Deputy President, I want in a very special way to thank you, sir, this occasion, and to officially unveil this very historic a project that is legacy by all intents and purposes for this ministry and also for this administration. In the spirit of this administration, this ministry on building our programs around partnerships. And therefore, from the outset, allow me, sir, to acknowledge partnerships that are making it possible to deliver the work that we are delivering. With a specific reference to today, I want to pay special tribute to the team that you have entrusted with the a leader is as good as the team he leads. And Your Excellency, I want to thank the team that helps me to manage the affairs of the Ministry of Youth Affairs, the Creative Economy and Sports. And Principal Secretary Ismail Malim, leading from the front in mobilizing our team to fall into line, lock, stock and barrel to deliver and working with us is a big team here. Your Excellency, introduced to you like the CEO of this academy, and I just want to use the team from the ministry, the staff of the ministry, tafadhali tusimame, tunataka kuwapigia makofi sana. Thank you very much. That is the frontline team, Your Excellency, that is helping to deliver our mandate. Our partners in various spaces and with specific reference want to applaud the Kenya Motorsport Federation, led by my good friend of many years, Maina Muturi. I can see my brother Surinda and all those of you in that space of motorsport, and our legions of motorsports, led by the irrepressible, the great man Patrick Njiru, and all of you who have made Kenya so proud in motorsports, and of course our current drivers. We also have our current drivers like Karan Patel, champion. That is the champion of the Africa Rally Championship. Karan of rally stars and drivers. We consider you to be extremely important partners. Allow me also, Your Excellency, to acknowledge the team that is helping us to deliver on the, which is really the project under whose auspices or under whose umbrella we launched this academy today. And so Bwana Charles Gasheru, our chief executive, with our whole project oversight team, hapo kama unaweza ongoza the rest of the team that is helping us to manage Rally Championship Safari Rally project. Tunawashukuru sana, is a big team, and we thank you for the work you are doing to deliver on this project. Asanteni sana. We run this project, the Safari Rally project, and championship for the faith and confidence in Kenya. Rounds of the World Rally Championship. And so that whole team from the WRC, please do accept our most sincere. And on behalf of the ministry and on behalf of government, let me assure you, WRC, position on the World Rally Championship log. For 19 long years, we were in the wilderness of international motorsport, outside the World Rally Championship series. We are glad we got back. We have no intention of falling off that log ever again. No intention at all. And government is committed to do whatever it takes to strengthen this partnership, to ensure that we deliver on the expectation you have of us as government. And let me therefore recognize the team that represented that ecosystem of the WRC and FIA here. Peter Thun, Senior Director for Sport of the WRC. Peter, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And the whole team you're working with, including my very good friend, Simon Larkin, your colleague. And of course, our brother, who is representing the FIA here and whose remarks have been music to our ears in terms of what we can do together, Mr. Rodrigo Rocha. Accompanying you, we acknowledge that we had a number of elite drivers here. Ot Tamak, Hyundai Motorsport driver and 2019 World Rally Championship world champion. Peter Solberg, the 2003 World Rally Championship champion, the champion for 2003. And Oliver Solberg, the Skoda Motorsport WRC2 driver. For you to have gathered this team to join us for this event is something we don't take for granted. And we consider this really to be a big statement of partnership from yourselves. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, there is no way we are going to build sports to the level that we desire, and especially commercializing and monetizing sports, if we do not transform our sports into a commercial space, a monetized product. And in that regard, I want to acknowledge the support we are receiving from the corporate world. We have built a network of partnerships in the corporate world, and I really want to acknowledge the representative of Safaricom who is here, Safaricom, Sifa Motors, Vivo Energy, Shell, Stallion Advertisers, and we cherish you. All of you as our partners, we cherish you. And we have with you. Asanteni sana. Finally, let me really thank our members of parliament. Parliament has been supportive of us, Your Excellency, and we couldn't have wished for a better committee and a better leadership to oversight us. My brother Dan, together with your committee, and I'm really glad that you are accompanied here by two eminent members of your committee, Honorable Yagom, and my big brother and friend of many years, Bishop Honorable Kosgei. Thank you, and we will continue to aspire to perform to your expectation, knowing that your support is driving us to where we are headed. Tunashukuru vilevile our Talanta Hela ladies teams, tunawashukuru. And these, Your Excellency, is in the Kenya Kwanza administration spirit of inclusivity. What is good for the gander is good for the goose. What you do for the boys, you must do for the girls. And so we are investing. And for this rally, like we did last year, we are fully sponsoring 4 all-women crews. 4 all-women crews. And we are very proud of these teams. And so let's put together an ecosystem of partnership and collaboration, which is working very well. Really is behind the project we unveiled today. In conclusion, sir, kuna wengine ambao bado wanauliza hii serikali inafanya nini? Inabadilisha nini? And if you're still asking yourself that question, then I don't know whether you live on Earth or you live on Mars or Pluto. And just to tell you, Your Excellency, that this academy where we are today, the Kenya Academy of Sports, is perhaps one of the many examples of what transformation looks like under this administration. Your Excellency, I was the Minister for Sports in the 3rd administration of this republic, led by His Excellency the late Mwai Kibaki. In 2012, 14 years ago, I came here, Your Excellency, as Minister for Sports in that administration to do groundbreaking for this academy. And I got onto a bulldozer, or I don't know whatever it was, whatever equipment it was. And we did groundbreaking for this academy with an incredible vision of having an academy transform the fortunes of Kenyan sports. Alafu ikakwama. For 12 years, this academy was more of an academy in name and no more. In 1.5 years of this administration, this academy is a space completely transformed. And you can count myriad of outputs that this academy is putting out. As we speak right now, Your Excellency, we have 2 national teams in Spain, under 19 boys and girls, participating in an international of a program initiated by this academy last year to identify, nurture talents from a pool of thousands of youngsters. Now the country has age teams at under 15, under 17, under 18, under 19, and under 20 levels through the efforts of this academy. One and a half years, Your Excellency, this academy has secured a partnership with the national NBA, the National Basketball Association, to develop basketball in this country. And a short distance from here to my right, there is a project going on fully funded by the NBA to develop basketball as a sport in this country. Today, Your Excellency, we unveil the first Motorsport Academy in this region, not just in Kenya, in this region, under the auspices of this academy. It is an academy that is now proving or demonstrating what an academy looks like. Now, if you don't know the color of transformation, if you don't know how transformation looks like, that is transformation. Taking an institution that was intended to transform the fortunes of our talented young people and turn it into a productive institution that is giving things that you can see. And so I want to assure you, Your Excellency, that you now have an academy here that is producing, an academy that is helping this country to identify and nurture talents in different disciplines. We even have with us here a young man from Isiolo County called Abdirahim Kosi. Abdi, are you here? Abdi, come here. I want you to meet His Excellency the President. This young man, Your Excellency, is staying here because this academy is now residential. This academy now has, is it 400 beds? The academy now has a 580 bed capacity, meaning that we actually now accommodate talented young people here. This young man is 17? 18 years. This young man is from Isiolo County. He has come through a program we are running called National Athletics Talent Centers. We have set up 45 centers across the country. One of those centers is in a place called Kina in Gabatula in Isiolo County. The young man has come through that program. He was delivered by the community, and we found him so talented, we have handed him to the academy here. He's among many other young people. The academy is now putting into residential specialized training coming from different parts of the country. And also Rigiji. And Your Excellency, sir, Your Excellency, this is happening with the young people from all over the country, including from places where you could not have imagined that talents can flow from. And so this is an academy that is demonstrating that with the proper leadership and proper policies, you can actually transform the fortunes of a people, and we'll continue to do that. you see here, these youngsters, they all come from neighborhoods where perhaps because of the socioeconomic complexion of those neighborhoods, they may not have had any opportunity at all to get anywhere near rallying. They come from Joytown Special School, that people say from Joytown Special School in Thika. We have people here from Mirema School in just beyond Safari Park. What do we call that neighborhood? It's called Mirema. Mirema, I think, is in Roysambu, yes. Kasarani Primary School, which is part of the ecosystem here. St. Dominic's Miki, and the group you have seen here from Anos in Kibra. So there are young people from neighborhoods that are challenged, but we have now opened the doors of this academy to them, and many of them will become our first students in this academy. And by the way, Your Excellency, this academy is going to be fully scholarship, it's going to be fully supported through efforts of government and our corporate partners. So the young people we select to join this academy are going to be fully funded or fully supported to seek to achieve their skills and their career in motorsport. Your Excellency, today we officially started the rally program for this with the shakedown in Loldia, and tomorrow we'll have the official flagging off of this event. Let me take this opportunity to assure you and the whole country that this is going to be the best World Rally Championship Safari Rally ever hosted in this country. It has been well conceived, it has been well planned, it has been well put together, and we are delivering it, again, another point of transformation, at 40% of the budget used previously by the previous administration. 40% of previous budgets. So not only have we reformed this program, but we have also cut the budget 60% with the goal of austerity and value for money, stretching the shilling to its limit to deliver public good. So as a team, we are very proud. There have been some concerns about this event. This event has never been under any threat. This event has never been in doubt. We were always confident of delivering a successful event. And from today all the way to Sunday, when we close at Hell's Gate, we will deliver an incredible experience, an incredible rally. And I'm glad that our friends and partners from the FIA and the WRC are satisfied with the way everything has been put together. Allow me, Your Excellency, before I invite you, to ask Mr. Thul to just make a few remarks as a cherished partner. We do all these things in partnership with the World Rally Championship. We cherish our partnership with live for a very long time. Mr. Thul, please. So don't be scared, it will be not a lot. Running through the service park, I came here on Sunday evening and only looking and smiling faces. Everybody is delighted to be here. Cabinet Secretary Namwamba in the full dress, and now I see you also in the full dress. That leads me to the fact you are invited next year also go to the third thing, it's up to you to do it again. And I say this is a grassroots activity. That means supporting young people. And I believe motorsport is the best discipline you can have for young people.
fun and discipline. So it's the best way to educate young people. And we as a promoter are standing behind this grassroots activity. Rally 3 cars, which were used by young drivers. We had 2-year campaign for second invitation. First invitation was to you, Your Excellency. Second, we will start at the end of April a program dedicated to young ladies to compete in a dedicated junior program. And our dream would be to have a young lady from Kenya. And I heard there's some are here. So we will send you the information and welcome to our program. And before I finish, I just would like to see you tomorrow, everybody here outside at this stage. The weather can be changeable. It's no excuse at all. Because if the sun is shining, we deliver you this cap. And if it's raining, this is called an umbrella. So have fun. I wish us all a thrilling Safari Rally Kenya. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter. And indeed, Peter, together with welcome to Kenya again and again and again. And thank you very much for arranging again this to visit the Masai Mara, a wonder of the world, as part of promoting our sport program. So thank you very much, and to the rest of the world and everybody, welcome to Kenya. Easter Rally. Easter is being celebrated in Vasha. Karibuni sana. And you look good in that thing.
Thank you. Please be seated. To Katie, the Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs Sports, the Honorable Ababu Namwamba, our 2 Principal Secretaries, the Chairman of the Kenya Motorsports Federation, Mutembei, the Chairperson of the Parliamentary Committee on Sports in the Honorable Dan Wanyama, and other members of Parliament, esteemed motorsports fans. I'm standing in for who was supposed to be here this evening, but because of exigencies of duty and our President, Dr. William RUTO, said this auspicious occasion. Today marks a major milestone in our nation's sports history with the inauguration of the Academy. It is a step towards promoting sports excellence as per our commitment to talent development and innovation. Motorsports fans, motorsport is special to Kenyans. With a rich history which celebrated its 70th anniversary last year, Kenya is laying the foundation of sowing, growing, and talent. We are pronouncing in hosting and competing in the motorsport. Kenya as a regional motorsports hub, attracting talent and investing by investing in the next generation of motorsport professionals, growth and promoting Kenya as a motorsport destination. The training areas of the academy, that is aligned with the reforms we are undertaking in the educational sector. emphasis on sharpening talent and skills for economic growth. And pathways for talent development from grassroots competition. In this academy, therefore, we are unleashing the true spirit of Talanta initiative and making meaningful strides of empowering individuals and turning talent into sustainable livelihoods. Motorsports funds to keep up with the technology advancement, the RUTO administration introduced the Talanta Digital Hub This has increased opportunities for athletes from the grassroots. Informs decision making. Motorsports funds in this academy as underpinned by our development blueprints. In addition, stature and command of the toughest motorsport in Africa and the globe. For the President will launch tomorrow, it is evident that Kenya offers the most epic, high-octane driving terrain of standards. For this reason, our men and women must be congruous. This is achievable through the right infrastructure and environment. On this note, we invite our promising and rewarding sport. As we open the doors of this academy today, expanding sporting opportunities for our young people. I therefore encourage you to grab this opportunity. I commend our vibrant and energetic Cabinet Secretary, Ababu Namwamba, and his two PSs and the great team for this great work. It is now my pleasure to declare the Talanta Motorsport Academy officially open. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much, good people. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart that if there is one appointment my boss, President William Ruto, got right, spot on. Namwamba as our CS for youth and sports, and in addition our two PSs who are very hardworking. You make a great team, and I'm always happy to work with you because I work hard too. You know, birds of the same feather flock together, and I am a great participant in sporting activities. I bet in a small way. I try to walk in the mountains and in the forest early in the morning. I try to drive once in a while. My guys allow me to do so, but of course not the kind of speed we have seen outside here, because I don't want to commit suicide. I still have to live for some while. I want to ask our visitors from all over the world who have come for this championship, the toughest terrain in the world, to enjoy yourselves, to sample Kenya's best. After the rallying and the competition, all the foreign currency you have come with, please leave it here. Please go there and sample the best of our wildlife. Don't get too near the lions. And we still need you to come next year. If you have time, please fly to the city. We have exotic beaches there. Do some sunbathing and dance to African music and whatever else you may find useful and attractive in that coastal city. Our people here are very friendly. They are very hospitable. They are nice people. They are always smiling. Na hawana matata. So I want to wish you very well in this championship over the Easter weekend. Kenyans are waiting in numbers. The press is waiting, everybody is waiting. It's a very interesting sport. And I remember with a lot of nostalgia that when the Safari Rally was there when I was a young boy, 7, 8 years, during Easter weekend, we could not get sleep, waiting to see the vehicles and the drivers and the navigators. It was a sight to behold. You know, we still remember about it today because of the excitement it was causing in the village. In fact, it was the only exciting thing the whole year in the village. There isn't many exciting things in the village, but this was one exciting thing in the village, and I look forward. I'll see where we can come in and you know, and really watch the sport and appreciate the talent, you know, and share the daredevils, you know, turning at crazy speeds and all that, because that is good for life. You know, some people fear to take risks, and I want to tell the people of Kenya that all good things are risky, including this good sport of rallying. And if you cannot take risk, you will go nowhere. You know, there are people who fear to die, and they say because people, when they leave home, they die on road accidents, then they'll never leave their homes, and that is stupidity. You must take a risk in life, and you must be daring also, and daring things are the most rewarding. So we wish all the drivers and the navigators, the organizers, and everybody in the whole of this space a very, very successful Easter weekend, and we trust that with the money moving around, it will spice our economy around Naivasha, around here, and our people. We always want you to come here all the time. With those few remarks, I want to wish you well, and President William RUTO, he launches this year's championship, and we look forward to a very, very great and exciting weekend. To our young people here, I am very encouraged. I want to encourage you that you are the future of this country, and wish the clock will be rewinded. We start at your age to know the things that you know. 5. So we want to really thank our children, encourage them, and thank the parents for allowing them to participate in sporting. And very, very, very important to start anchoring and mentoring our young people at the right age, at the when they are innovative, and then they'll just get it right. These young boys and girls I've seen here are the future of this country, and they'll go places. And I wish you well. I bless you for the desires of your heart. May you become the greatest champions in the world in whatever activity that you want to do. With those few and many remarks, asanteni sana. May God bless you and bless you abundantly. Asanteni.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. We request you to remain on the podium so that we appreciate and give these great leaders who've done well to realize this occasion. We're going to request WRC President, Mr. Peter Vu, to please join the Deputy President to be appreciated by a gift. That is the by the Deputy President. Let's kindly be at the center. At the center, kindly. Next we have FIA Deputy President being gifted. FIA Deputy President. several drivers, FIA Deputy President. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. The next one we're going to have the FIA President being lifting. Then we're going to have 2 exposures of a photo session and then the national anthem. After the gifting, we're going to have a photo session and then we have the national anthem as the last one. Let's have a photo. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. We're going to be upstanding for the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly, let's be upstanding for the national anthem led by our studios. When you're ready, please take it up. Thank you so much. We'll remain standing now. We allow His Excellency the Deputy President to exit the podium.